See some examples of that, but they really dressed for dinner in the evening, because dinner on one of the most beautiful ships in the world, the Titanic, especially on its maiden voyage, was a very important thing. Nowadays, we don't see that kind of dress most of the time. People have become much more casual in their dress, so you don't see people dressing for dinner that way anymore. But back in 1912, it was a very important thing. We had just come out of the Victorian era. We were at the tail end of what we know as the Edwardian era, and that was a very different way of dressing as well. Okay, first I'll give you just a little bit of an idea of what was going on with some of the people of the time. I'm sure you've heard of John Jacob Astor and his very young wife. It was quite scandalous at the time, Madeline. He had been married before, and he married this young lady, and there was a lot of talk. In fact, there's a part in the movie where I believe Kate Winslet mentions the scandal involved there. But you will see the men of the dress of the men was very distinctive, and you don't see a lot of variation as much as you would see with the women. The women always get the good stuff. They always get all the plumes and all the fancy stuff, and the men are kind of just sort of plain. But still have distinguishing features for this period. But Mr. Astor, actually, his father, the first John Jacob, I don't know how much you know about the Astors, but he made his fortune in the fur trade.